Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to review the trailer for Time After Time, a new series scheduled to air the first week of March on, I believe, the ABC network. And this trailer looks pretty interesting. What this show is about, it's about H.G. Wells, the writer from 19th century England, uh, somehow being colleagues with uh, who we know through history as Jack the Ripper. So interesting, idea for a show. It's actually not new, as it's based on a 1979 movie starring Malcolm McDowell, who we know from Entourage and Heroes and, several movies, he's done. Has a long, history of acting. But it really looks interesting. We get basically H.G. Wells, the writer of the novel The Time Machine, basically actually creating a time machine and going through time, in this time machine, and Jack the Ripper, who plays his colleague, escapes to 2017, and starts on his Jack the Ripper murder spree and terror. Um, and of course, I like time. I love time travel movies, and so I'm definitely interested in seeing what they're gonna do with this. I haven't seen the movie it's based on, but I very much like to check it out now. As it really interests me. Jack the Ripper through history was never captured. And there are many theories about why that is. Some of the strangest and weirdest was that he was the Crown Prince of England, Edward the Eighth, I believe. Or I'm sorry, it might have been Edward the Seventh, rather. I got to get my monarchs down, but he was the brother of King George the Fifth. I got to look back at my history, but anyway, he, they had him as, many people, but he was never discovered or captured. And so this show is an explanation of why that was. And so the actor who's actually going to be playing H.G. Wells, I believe his name is Freddie Stroma, and he actually was scheduled to play Randyll Tarly's son in Game of Thrones, or Samwell Tarly's brother, and he was recast. And apparently he was recast due to his busy schedule in working on this show where he's a central character. So obviously if you're getting your own show and you're a central character, you're probably gonna go with that, which is what he did. But they have replaced him um, with an actor from the show Black Sails, and I like the casting choices. I like the fact that they have went with this actor from Black Sails. I don't watch Black Sails. I watched like one episode, and it looked interesting, but I just had too many television programs I was already watching. I couldn't handle another one. But from what I've seen of the actor who's going to play Randyll Tarly's son, he looks a lot more militant, more similar to Randyll Tarly. And I think that's going to work better because the Tarlys are supposed to be like this kind of warrior class of nobles, and they're supposed to be the best, at it. So I would expect that they would, pretty much, look the part, look more like this warrior class or group. And Freddie Stroma, to me, he has this pretty boy look thing going, and he doesn't really, to me, come off like a fighter. Like a very, the Tarleys are more so. I kind of think of like the Spartans or something. The way their family is described and how they've won, so many battles and things like this under Randyll Tarly. But so I like the choices they made, and I think that Freddie Stroma, if I'm saying his name right, will be better in this role as H.G. Wells. Again, I'm looking forward to this show. I love time travel shows. They never seem to get old with me. I love all the paradoxes and the butterfly effects and association with them. So H.G. Wells chasing Jack the Ripper across 2017, modern times here. I think that's an interesting story to tell. So I'm going to get and ABC, ABC, NBC. A lot of them doing these time travel shows haven't really held my attention much. They're doing one now. The name of it escapes me. And before that, they did Time Cop. Uh, and I couldn't really get into that one either, but they've messed around and played with some time travel shows. For some reason, they don't do them, as well as I like them to be done. But I'm going to give this one a shot and do some reviews on it. The first few episodes, see how it goes. And, anyway, guys, hope you like this news. Hope you check out this show along with me and we can see where it goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.